freaking right. We are back today. We are live and alive on this wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. December 20th, baby. We are 5 days away from Christmas. I know, it's very exciting. Very exciting. I know I am quite excited myself as a big Christmas person, despite the fact that this month has felt a little chaotic for me. Can't lie. Maybe chaotic isn't the exact accurate word. Maybe it's more like stressful. Stress inducing in many different ways for many different reasons, but it's fine. I don't know which side to put this on. We'll do that for now. Yeah, it's been a lot. But we are here to be festive today. We're being festive. I have my Santa hat. I don't even want to call this an ugly sweater. I feel like this is a cute sweater. It is giving ugly Christmas sweater vibes. Sorry. But, like, I don't think it is an ugly Christmas sweater. Does that make sense? If that makes sense. Because I don't think it's ugly. I think it's cute. I'm like an elf. I'm like a little elf, you know? Well, you'll see it when we get to the kitchen. But today we are doing something fun. We're doing something special. Very festive. We are baking cookies. Holiday cookies. What makes them holiday cookies? The fact that when I looked up for something to make, these came up under give me a holiday baking recipes. This is one that came up. And it feels festive to me. This is also the first stream I've done in a minute where I didn't have any energy drinks in the fridge. I think because I'm like going out of town next week, so I don't have any energy drinks in the fridge. So I'm raw dogging this. This is a no energy drink stream. Back to how I did it the first like half of the year or so. But yeah, we're making cookies today. This is going to be a little more than what I did before. This is not out of the package cookies. This will be actual from scratch cookies. Okay? This is not McCain's take them out of the package and put them in the oven. I'm actually making the cookies this time. So I don't know how much that'll affect the time compared to when I when I put pre-made cookies in the oven and drizzled something on popcorn. What did I do on Halloween? Oh yeah, I made pumpkin seeds once again. That was another kind of just like putting them in the oven type situation. So I don't know how long this is going to take. I have not really planned anything for afterwards. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. This is the Christmas stream. This is your Christmassy Christmas stream for this year. Unfortunately, we can only really have this one, but Mono had other plans, unfortunately. So, should we go to the kitchen? I think we should probably go to the kitchen. Okay, I set up everything like it was last time I did this. Last few times I've done this. So, hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully it should be fine. Let's just switch over to... Whoop! Okay. Hello? Hi! Oh my god. Scary. Scary! Hold on, I just want to make sure. Hi. Oh my god, hello. You usually don't see me from this angle. Hi. Hi, is the audio coming through? Hello? Scary. It is, okay. Sorry, I just had to check. I had to watch my own stream for a second. Okay. My water. I need that. Okay. Okay. We're back in the kitchen. Like, wet. I was like, why are there like droplets of shit on my phone? Wake up, laptop. Okay. Hold on. I gotta bring up the chats on my laptop. Sorry. I also unfortunately don't have a better setup. The problem is my kitchen is very small. I feel like I said that before. Other times I've done this. My kitchen is very small. So like behind you, what I'm looking at, fridge, stove, cabinets, right? Counter. So and my counter space is like here. So the issue is, sorry, I'm just pulling up the chats now. Hold on, I'll do that before I yap too much. YouTube chat. Okay, there we go. YouTube chat. Twitch chat. Up the YouTube one. There. Solid. Solid. Okay. Okay. Um. So what was I saying? Oh, the kitchen. Right. So the thing with the kitchen is like a lot of time we see streamers doing baking streams. They can like put it so the whole counter is in view, but the wall is right there. The wall is so there's like I can't push you further back this way. I could do it like over here. Then I have my but then I have my back to as I'm working. That doesn't really work, and there's also like not a lot I could put it on back there anyway. So hold on, wait, I have to check something. Stay there. Aha! I knew it. I knew I had the wrong mic on. I had a feeling. I had the wrong mic on. This should be the right mic now. This should be my phone mic. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna check one more time. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. That was so embarrassing. I was like explaining all of this and you couldn't even hear me. And it probably sounded like I was talking in like another room. Okay. I feel like this Santa hat is not... It's like slightly too short. Okay. Anyways. Oh shit, I need to... Fuck. I need to send myself the recipe too. Okay, hold on. Let me explain a bit what we're doing first. So. I'm so unprepared. So what we're making, cookie-wise, is... I think they're called like thumbprint cookies. They're basic, okay? We're not getting crazy. Okay, we're not diving into the deep end. I'm not rich and I'm not skilled. So, we're not diving in the deep end. They're thumbprint cookies. I don't know what you would call the actual like cookie. It has flour and sugar and vanilla extract, and butter and butter. So whatever cookie that is, that's what this is. And then you put like a little hole in it, not like through, just like a little like indent. And what we're going to do, there was a lot of different options of what you could fill that with. I think when I was introduced to this, it said jam, but I didn't really want to buy a whole thing of jam to use like a quarter of it. I mean, I could have like put it on a bagel or something, but I thought something that seemed festive and that they sold at Bulk Barn was, can you guess what this is? Do you know what this is? Just by looking at it in this container? It's cherry filling. Technically, it said cherry pie filling. I don't think I need to put it in a pie, though. I think it's fine. So, the plan is to put, like, I don't know how big the cherries are. I might need to cut them in half. But is to, like, scoop out a cherry from the cherry filling and put that in the little indent. So, it's a cute little, like, cherry cookie. Which I feel like cherries are very Christmassy. I feel like it's a very Christmas food. Cherries fall under the festive, Christmassy sort of thing. And then it'll be like a white cookie with like this red dot in the middle. Okay, I think that's cute. I'm like low-key kind of excited for it. I'm a little nervous. I have baked cookies one time in the past. And they came out good. They were basically like chocolate chip cookies, but I think they were like dark brown cookies that had like pieces of mint chocolate in it. But effectively, I feel like it was just a chocolate chip cookie. The only thing I didn't like about how those ones turned out was they were really good when they came out of the oven. And then after they like cooled down for like a day, they were just kind of like hard. They were a little too like crispy. Not like inedible, not like break your teeth, but like I would prefer that cookies. I prefer cookies to be like soft, like you just like, not like you have to like off a piece, like you just gently do that. But I don't really know what caused that, so I'm just going to assume that it's fine. Oh, shit. No, come back, chats. Come back. I'm just going to assume that that's not going to happen this time. So, trying to think about the fastest way to get, because I did not pull up the recipe on here. Hold on, let me think. What's the fastest way to get the recipe to me? Hold on, I actually might low-key be able to just look it up and find it anyways. Hold on. I'm sorry, I swear to God, I am the worst at preparing streams. I'm just such a procrastinator. I'm just such a procrastinator that in my head, I don't know, I'm weird. Like, I planned this stream for like days in terms of picking out what I was gonna make, thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to the Bulk Barn, like, what do I want to use for the filling? I could use this. But like, when it comes to like, okay, today I'm streaming today, I'll like wait until, like, even though there was more I had to set up today than usual, I didn't like start earlier. I didn't like start earlier. Even though I should have. I just kind of like sit around. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe, am I just like a creature of habit, perhaps? I kind of low-key think so. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, I think this might be it. Because if you're going to try to get me to follow a recipe, like, just off the top of my head, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Okay. Okay. Just making sure it has all of the same ingredients. It does. Okay. Okay. This one says optional add chopped nuts. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I have a hair. Do you see it? It's somewhere here. Oh, I might have got it. Oh, no I didn't. Wait, hold on. Can you see it? Oh. Oh, get it off. Okay. Sorry, we're cooking. We're cooking. Okay, so preheat the oven to 350. Can do that. Easy. 350. Okay. Then cream the butter and sugar in a large bowl. Cream together the... Oh, right. I had to soften. I forgot to do that. Oh, and this butter is already salted. That's fine. I think that's fine. I think that just means I don't put salt in it. Shit. Okay, I can probably put some of this in the microwave. Okay, here's the thing. Question. It says a cup of butter, right? So like, do I like cut this up and then fill that out in a cup? Questions have already started. Okay, we're just gonna play it by ear. We're just gonna play it by ear. Okay? Presumably, it's like cut up. That makes sense to me. Because it's not melted butter. Because you would say melted butter, right? Okay. So let's like cut out chunks of butter. Let's get a cup. Yeah, I have baking supplies. Okay, yeah. That are more used for cooking than baking, but I'm taking the win. Okay, I don't want to like rip this too much because I'm not going to use all of this butter. But, okay. Okay, I'm going to chop it. Where's knife? I think I did that last time. I have an issue. I did this last time. Wait. I think I want to, sorry, excuse me. Should I do a shot? I should do a shot. Just one. Okay? I don't have my energy drinks. Okay, it's also Christmas. That's like 2 excuses in one. Let's do a shot. Just one. Okay? I'm not saying I want to be drunk doing this, because I actually want them to be good. But, ooh. But for fun, to keep things lively, in case you want to know, this is the same thing I did when I drank on Halloween. Maple donut, swear jar, whiskey. It's really good. Man, I drank a lot of that. I bought this for a Halloween stream where I watched like a horror movie and did a drinking game. And I don't know how many shots. I feel like I didn't do that many. I feel like on the stream I did like 6, maybe. Like 6. My lipstick isn't fully equal, that's fine. I did like 6, but like looking at this, I feel like I did more. It's like up to here. I don't know. It's fine. Shot. Okay. From what I remember, this is really good. And goes down very easy. Hold on, just let me... That's the thing about this lipstick. I really like it, but it does not stay on evenly. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably something only I notice. Okay. Cheers to making good cookies that I can actually bring to my family and not be embarrassed about. Cheers! Oh! No hiccups! Oh! Oh my god! Why was that worse than I remember? Okay. That's the worst thing, dude. I get hiccups so often when I do shots. And it's so embarrassing. Hold on. It's so embarrassing to get hiccups. Because it's like, when you're at the bar, and you're like, yeah, everyone, let's do a shot. And you do a shot, and then you're sitting there like, because they like burn. They're like burning hiccups. And it's embarrassing. Because you can't talk. You can't talk. You can't laugh. Everyone's making fun of you. They're like, oh, you have the hiccups? I'm like, yeah, I do. Okay? I'm sorry. I have some sort of fucking issue with hiccups. Okay? Okay, the butter. Okay, so the way I think we should do this is like cheese. Right? Okay. And then I cut that into like 4 squares. Okay, are you following this? And then I put them into the cup. This is a lot of butter. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Why is that low-key so much butter? Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not a baker. This feels like a lot of butter. Okay. And we're going to keep doing that. This is very weird to me. Cutting butter like cheese. But like low-key butter is kind of like cheese. You know what I mean? Like, take a picture of butter, take a picture of cheese, put them next to each other. Tell me which one's which. Tell me which one is which. I don't know if I should put this, like, after I chop this all up. If I should put it in the microwave, because it does say softened. And I'm worried if it's too hard, it'll be too hard to mix. But I'll put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Because I don't want to make it like liquid melted butter. Because I feel like that would be bad. I feel like that's not the consistency the judges are looking for. Whoop. Okay. I also never use sticks of butter. I always just have margarine. What is the difference? What is the difference between margarine and butter? Is there like a significant difference? Or is it just like an elitism thing? Because like it works just fine. Like when I make my dinners and it says to put in butter and I put in margarine, it effectively works the same. But I don't know if that's just a cooking thing or if I actually put in butter it would be better, or you know, it's different with baking. I don't know. But my parents bought me a bunch of groceries for Christmas. Which, don't think that sounds lame, okay? I live in a different city from them, you know. This is a tough year financially, so they helped me out with a lot of things throughout the year. So I was like, don't get me anything. I don't, like, there are things that, yeah, I would like to have, but I was like, I feel like you guys have already helped me a lot so much this year. I was like, I don't, like, don't buy me stuff. And they were like, you know, my mom in particular loves buying presents in general. So I think the oh wow, the oven's already ready. I think the compromise was she was like, here, we'll buy you a bunch of groceries, which was very nice and very appreciative. In that though was this butter. So low key, I should not. Low key, mom was thinking smart. She knew I was gonna make cookies, so she's like, here's the butter, and now I don't have to feel bad about it. But like getting butter and then being like, oh no, I have to use it, or that's not. I don't know what I meant by that. Okay, we're getting close to filling up a cup of salted butter. Sorry, recipe. That's all we got. That's all we're gonna have to make do with, unfortunately. Sorry. Okay. I think this looks like a cup of butter. There's like some holes in it, but I don't know how else you would do that. I don't know how else you would fill up a cup of butter. Should I do one more? That looks like a cup, right? I'm gonna microwave it for like 10 seconds. Let's see. 10 seconds. Go. Whoa! Sorry. That wasn't the microwave. Okay, stop. Oh, it's softened. It's softened. Okay. Solid. Okay. So, cream the quiet cream. I'm assuming it just means like mix it up, right? The butter into a large bowl with the sugar. How much sugar? Half a cup. Okay. Half a cup of sugar. Bam. Sorry, let me grab the sugar. Excuse me. Excuse me. This one I already owned. Bought this probably a year ago when I first moved in here. Still have it. Still is probably like 3/4 full. Because the only time I use it is sometimes in cooking. And usually when you use sugar in cooking, it's like, use a 1/4 teaspoon. I've probably used about, like, 4 tablespoons of sugar my entire time here. Or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So we need half a cup. Should I pour it? Maybe I should pour it. Sorry, there were some chunks. Okay. Let's be careful. Whee! This is so much sugar. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Solid. Half a cup of sugar. Done. Now we mix that. Ignore the dirty dishes in my sink. Shut up. I'm humble. I'm humble. Okay. So we're gonna mix this up in a bowl. In a bowl. A large bowl. Cream it. Cream it up. Okay. This is the largest bowl that I own. Okay. Sorry, let me take out all the other bowls. It's fine. Okay. Oh, a bunch of hair touched my face. Okay. I wish I could have like a protective shield in front of my face so the hair couldn't touch it. Okay. So, put the butter. Hello? Okay, it's stuck. Spoon, please. Butter. Get it up. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear this. The fountain's driving me crazy. I don't know if that bitch is old, but that bitch be making a lot of noise nowadays. And by a lot, I just mean one noise, and it's just... It's kind of just become background noise for me, but in that moment, it irritates me. Okay, there's the cup of butter. There's a half a cup of sugar. Okay, now that I see it in this bowl, it looks like nothing. Okay, what should I use? I don't have like a wooden spoon. I feel like that's what I used before when I didn't live alone. I used a wooden spoon. But I don't have a wooden spoon. Oh, Winslow's looking at the water fountain now. Like, sorry, do you want it? Here, I'll turn it on for you right now. There you go. Go ahead. Drink it. Drink it. I'm gonna turn it off when you leave, though. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. What does cream the butter mean? Okay, I need to look that up, actually. What does cream together the butter mean? Sounds... Listen, I'm gonna be real. It doesn't sound not sexual. To cream together the butter, usually with sugar, means to beat softened butter and sugar with a mixer. Don't have that. Hey, don't have that. I'm using my arms. Until the mixture becomes light, fluffy, pale yellow, and airy, incorporating tiny air pockets that make cakes and cookies tender, fluffy, and well risen rather than dense. It's a crucial first step in many baking recipes, creating a stable base and even texture by dissolving sugar crystals and dispersing fat. What are you doing? He's gripping it. He's gripping the fountain. What are you doing? Why are you yelling at me? Okay, well, I'm turning it off. We're being weird about it. Come on. Weirdo. Well, he was full on gripping it and pulling it towards him. Okay, so I'm gonna mix it. I don't have a mixer. What are you... Okay, come on. Get out of here. You're causing ruckus. He's causing ruckus in here. This is a serious thing that's happening right now, okay? This is serious. Okay, this... Hold on. This is not going to... How to cream together butter and sugar by hand. This does not feel like I'm going to get what they showed. To cream first ensure butter is softened, then combine with sugar and mash with a fork. Gradually switching to vigorous stirring with a wooden spoon or spatula for 5 to 10 minutes until pale... Oh, God. Okay. So we're switching. We're switching to... Okay. Get this shit out of here. Spatula. Okay. So we're gonna... So squishing with a fork... Okay, so, oh God, I feel horrible right now about this. I feel horrid right now about this. When I read, I was like, oh, cream, I'll just like mix it together. Hey, get out of here, please. You're causing a ruckus. Thank you. Causing mayhem. I don't know why you decide, you know what, Today I'm gonna knock shit over in the kitchen. Even though I never do that, ever. I'm gonna do that now. Okay, yeah, so it's basically all just sticking in a clump to the fork, like all of the butter. Maybe it needs to be more softened. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds this time. Cause like, I saw a picture of what it looked like, what they showed as their example. I was like, okay. Okay, let's try to... It does feel softened. Like, it doesn't feel hard. It's just like the texture of what they showed feels like it'll take a lot to get to that. Okay. That might have helped a little bit. Okay, mash. Ooh, that helped. Okay, that helped. No, that low-key helped a lot. It might, I hope it's not too melty, but hold on. That feels like it could look doughy. Whoop. See? That looks like that could turn into dough. Whereas before, it was just like one big chunk of butter with a bunch of sugar around it. Okay, I think I can actually keep using this spoon. So I'm just mixing it up. Okay. Okay. Although this looks like nothing. This looks like this would make 4 cookies. Is it not enough butter? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I low-key feel like that's mixed. I low-key feel like that's mixed. Oh god, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Did I fuck it up already? I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't look like a lot of dough. I feel like this is supposed to make like 20 cookies. But I guess in fairness, I still have to add a bunch of flour. So in fairness, the cookies shouldn't be mostly butter, right? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's not judge too harshly. Let's not judge too harshly. Okay. Mix in vanilla extract. All right. Okay. How much vanilla extract was this? 1 teaspoon. Got it. I bought this whole bottle of vanilla extract. Just a little bit. I was really hoping Bulk Barn would just have a thing of vanilla extract and I could just get like a tiny bit amount of it. No, you can only buy the entire bottle, which is going to be in my cabinets for the next 5 years. But who knows? Maybe I'll suddenly become an amazing cook. Oh, gotta get this shit off. Oh god. Can I put more vanilla extract? No, I shouldn't. Now, I don't know why I'm thinking now's the time to start going off book and experimenting. Maybe I was like, oh, I like vanilla. Like, I just want maybe like a little bit more vanilla-y. No, you're gonna ruin it. Stop it. Oh my god, why are none of these other flaps coming up? I'm gonna scream. Come on. Oh my god. Should I just like make a hole? Oh, no, wait, got it. Oh, did you think this involved you, Kat? Oh, I actually peeled off the entire thing except for the plastic. Let's just get a little... There we go. Oh my god, why is this opening inwards into the bottle? Ah! Where are my scissors? Here they are. Don't go into the bottle. You have to come out of the bottle. Hey, so remember how I said this doesn't involve you? I know. Winslow just likes knowing what's going on. He's like, you're in the kitchen for some reason and there's weird smells. I don't get it. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, there's just a cap. Okay, so that's fine. It's open. Wait, do you like the smell? Winnie, do you like the smell? That's why. He likes to smell. I mean, whoa, that's not... Okay, I low-key smelled that, and it smelled like alcohol. Okay, where's my... Oh, it's right here. So, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ew, that sounded gross. Okay, let's put the cap on. so I don't spill. There's just shit everywhere. There's just shit everywhere. Okay, mix that together. Mix that into the mixture. Okay. Okay, it smells good. Hey, hey, hey! We mixed butter, sugar, and vanilla extract together and it smells good. Fucking whoop-de-doo. Okay. Good. Now, in a separate bowl, whisk together the all-purpose flour, cornstarch. Excuse me. I don't got cornstarch. I can probably just not use cornstarch, right? Like low key. I can just not use cornstarch. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so stir in the flour until a soft dough forms. If the dough seems crumbly, gently knead it with your hands until it comes together. Got it. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me actually first get this. That was loud. Get the baking sheet. So once it's dough, I can just... Oh god, why is everything loud? Including myself. There, so I can just start putting the dough balls on. Whoop. Always too much parchment paper. Always too much. Okay. Got it. Flour. Okay, this now, so I guess this is what I was saying before. This should be all the flour I need, I think. If 16 ounces is 2 cups, which I believe it is, let's see, 2 cups of flour. Oh, the cup is right here. Oh. Gotta get all the butter out of it. All the butter stuck to it. Just do a little rinse. A little rinsey poo. Okay. Let's dry that bitch off. Sorry, that was a little rude. That was rude. Why did I say that? Why did I call the cup a bitch? What's that about? What unresolved anger did that come from? Okay. Okay. It's hot. The oven is hot. Probably because I heated it up. Okay, let's get this lid off. Which was on much tighter than I realized. Okay. So I could just dump the whole thing in, but I kind of want to play it safe. Actually, I'm just going to dump the whole thing in. Sorry, I looked at how much was in it after grabbing a cup, and I was like, no, this is definitely 2 cups. Okay. Flour is in. It's also all over the mixing cup. Oh, now all over my hands. That's awesome, dude. Fucking tight. I really hope I don't get flour on this sweater because I have to wear it for Christmas next week, and I don't want to wash it. I want to wash it. Okay. So now we mix this together, right? Because it's already salted butter, so we don't need to add salt. Stir it until dough forms. Okay. No pressure. Because right now this looks like a lot of flour. Like more flour than the butter and sugar. Like right now this just doesn't look like dough at all and looks like a bunch of flour in a bowl. Ah! You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's looks like a bunch of flour in a bowl. Oh, okay, there's parts of it that are starting to get hard. But the mixture that was once in there is now gone. Is it crumbly? Is that the problem? Do I need more butter? Okay, let's try to like use my hands. I'm gonna get flour all over my hands. Okay, I definitely feel like there's not enough butter in this. It is crumbly. If the dough seems crumbly, gently knead it with your hands until it comes together. Okay. Because, like, here's the thing. What I'm worried about is I didn't put enough butter in, because I did just, like, chop it up into, like, little squares and try my best to fill it into the cup. But I'm worried that, like, low-key was only, like, half a cup of butter. Because this is, like, kind of, like, coming together, but then it's kind of like, kinetic sand right now, where like you like grab it and grip it and it'll be like in your like this, like it feels solid, and I can like put it down and it can like kind of retain that, but then it instantly all breaks apart as soon as you like fuck with it a little bit. I feel like I should like cut up some butter and put it in here. Is that gonna fuck everything up? I just feel like this is not doughy enough. I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a little bit more butter. It smells good, but I just feel like it's not thick enough. I feel like it's too powdery. I feel like it could use like a couple more things of butter. Just a couple. I also, like, if I remember, that cup also wasn't technically filled all the way. Like, there was like a little bit of space on top. Just gonna do like a thicker square. Cut it into 4. Hi, buddy. Yeah, hello. Ow, you stepped on my foot. Winslow is very intrigued what's being made right now. Okay, we're gonna put those in there. And we're gonna put them in the microwave for like 20 seconds. Yeah, I know, isn't this fun? I know, I'm not kidding. This is just butter. So you cannot have a freak out over butter. Don't pretend like there hasn't been butter in this household for many times. Nope, that was 2 seconds. Oh my god. I feel overstimulated. Winslow, you're overstimulating me. Come on, please. Please. Please, 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 please. Thank you. I know he wants to be involved. But I'm overstimulated. I'm overstimulated because this is not going as anticipated. I always forget. That's something I always got to think about. Oh, okay, it's a little bit melted, but we're putting it in anyways. Shut up. It's something I always gotta remember. Is a lot of times baking recipes, they're like, oh, baking cookies, you have a mixer, right? No, I'm not rich. I ain't fucking rich. I don't have a mixer. Okay, there we go. This seems to help a bit. That seemed to maybe help a bit. Because I feel like the dough balls should not like, they should come together, but they should not like, be like, oh, if I pinch the side, it goes and like breaks into a bunch of pieces, into like granular pieces. Okay, that feels a little better. Still smells great. Okay, let's try to like knead it together now. God. I'm so concerned. Okay, this feels a little bit more structurally sound. Still kind of crumbly, though. Like, right? But if you, like, grip the edge of it, it, like, all comes apart. And, like, I feel like that's not the kind of dough I'm used to. But also, I'm not sure, because this doesn't have eggs in it. So I don't know. Because I feel like the kind of dough I'm used to is one where it's like... Okay, this might be a weird comparison, but it's the only thing I can think of. Like when you're making meatballs, it has like that, where you can just like peel a chunk of it off the thing, and then just go like roll it around in your hand, and then put it on the thing. Like, this feels like if I took a chunk of it, I could not, like, roll it around in my hand. Yeah, no. It would just crumble apart. It does say it's supposed to be a soft dough. If the dough seems crumbly, gently knead it with your hands until it comes together. Okay, well, we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit. We're just going to keep kneading it. Oh, God. Dude, is this why, like, old grandmas that bake a lot have good arm strength and hand strength? Okay. This is a lot. I will say it smells cookie. Like, the smell of this right now smells like a, like, vanilla-y, sugary cookie. It's just the texture is weird. Like, there's a part of me that's like, should I just start making... But the thing is, it says roll dough into 1-inch balls. I feel like if I can't roll this into a ball, there's a problem. Oh, God. Okay. I feel like I need to look up what the problem is here. Because it is not... It's, like, close. Like, that... My inclination is it needs more butter still. Because it feels closer than it did before I added the butter. Let's see. Crumbly dough. Tell me why, Google. The butter isn't soft enough, or there's too much flour. Okay. Chill the dough. Okay, that's if it's too soft. Okay, I can't add less flour. Should I just add more butter? Is it going to be too much, though? Is it just that it's not softened? Because it's a little late for that. It says, make sure your butter is really softened. It's like, well, it's already mixed in. So, it does also say add moisture. Add a tablespoon or 2 of milk or water at a time. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that, actually. Because if I feel like if I start putting in more butter, I run the risk of adding too much butter, and that'll make them taste weird. So let's add 1, 2 tablespoons of water. So and mix it in. Repeat if needed until the dough comes together without being sticky. Okay. Oh, that was immediately sticky. Okay, well, let's just try mixing it. Oh, God, it's sticky. It literally says, without being sticky. I immediately put my hands in it, and it was sticky. Oh, God. Oh, God. What a nightmare, dude. What a freaking nightmare. I should have just did something simple like make Chex Mix. Like take Chex Mix and just put powdered sugar and like sprinkles on it. Okay, wait, actually this is working. Wait, this might be working. This is low-key giving now. Wait, because like look, hold on. Oh, it's not crumpling, but it feels more doughy. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, we're cooking. Oh, thank you, Mi Ching. I hope it's gonna be delicious. I had very high hopes. I'm just so worried. But in fairness, almost every time I make something like different that I've never made before, the entire time I'm like, I fucked it up. It's over. I fucked it up. You can call me Meech. Okay, perfect, Meech. Thank you. I appreciate the positive support, Meech. This is low-key looking better. The dough, like, I don't want it to fall apart. But, like, that looked like dough. Did it not? Can I, like, will it stay in a ball if I try to... How much is a 1-inch ball? You just gotta check. I don't know. There was a dirty joke in there somewhere. How big are balls? 1 inches? Just like generally speaking. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Wait, this might be working. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Meech, this is because of you. Made the dough better. Okay, wait, hold on. 1-inch ball. Hold on. Okay. Is this... That's a 1-inch ball, right? Is it ball or does it need to be flat? Hold on. Okay, I need to rinse off my hands because I need to use... It's all coming together now. Okay, perfect. I'm taking your word for that. Because I always fuck up. Whenever I make meatballs, they're always of like 4 different sizes. there's like 2 big ones, 2 like medium big, 2 medium small, and then 2 small ones. But, okay. Do they need to be balls or do they need to be flat because they put the thumbprint in? Well, okay, in balls. Okay. Place on that plant and then make the thumbprint after. Okay. Cool. So we gotta make all the balls. I have no idea. I feel like this was supposed to make like 20, but I'm just gonna take what I can get from this. I'm gonna take whatever I can get from this dough. However many it'll give me is what I'll take. And if that's 10, then it's 10. If it's 30, then it's 30. Okay. Okay, I can't really roll them per se, but I can, like, shape them. Okay. How does that compare? I think that's good. Number 2. I still don't know what you would call... My inclination is that these are sugar cookies, I want to say. Because my idea of what a sugar cookie is something that's just like very simple to make. That's like off the top of my head, it like has sugar in it and it's really easy to make. But at the same time, I don't really know like what the recipe of a sugar cookie is. Oh, I know sugar cookies are also like a whitish color. Like a whitish light brown color. Kind of like this. So I feel like these might be sugar cookies. But I don't know for sure. All I know is I'm gonna call them like cherry cookies or something because of the cherry filling. Not filling. I guess it's technically a filling. Even though it's not going inside the cookie, it's just going like in an indent on top. But still, I mean, if I finish these and I eat them and it tastes like a sugar cookie, first of all, if I eat these and they taste good, I will cry. And if they don't, I'll also cry, but for different reasons. Frosting, filling. Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not really like a. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's the red shit. It's the red. I'm not a baker, okay? And you know what I mean, right? We get each other. I might not know the technical terms, but let's just knead the dough a little bit. Okay. But yeah, if I eat these and they taste like a sugar cookie, then I'm just gonna go with that. I'll just be like, yeah, it's a sugar cookie. I'll be like on like those cooking shows when man, one of the things I love. But first of all, the only time I watch cooking shows is like at the gym, because I don't have like cable or anything, or any streaming services. I watch things through illegal methods. Hi, Barmunguous? Barmunguous. Is that how you say it? How are you doing? But at the gym, one of the things I like watching on the TVs they have there is cooking or baking. They're kind of the same shows. Because one, I'm at the gym. So like it's like I feel like I'm getting like a reward. Like I can like imagine eating that food while I'm working out. And then but also it is enjoyable to watch. But one of my favorite things about those shows is when they're like they're off, they're given their challenge and they're figuring out, and then like it like cuts to them in confessional and they'll be like, I'm making a da 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 with a da da da. And I'm always like, oh man, I wish I could sound like that. I'm making a something sugar cookie, a thumbprint sugar cookie with a cherry pie cherry filling. But like I would say that more like I knew what I was talking about. And also I would like use at least one word that sounds really fancy and you're like, what does that word mean? I don't know. And then you find out it just means like, dude, it's like the word aioli. So I always for the longest time thought aioli was like a specific kind of dressing or something. These are all looking pretty consistent, I do have to say, by the way. Not to brag. Not to brag. Yeah, I can roll balls of the same size. Call me. But like I always thought aioli was like ranch. You know, where it's like, oh, this is like a specific like seasonings and mixture of shit. And then after cooking for like a while, and people would call something like garlic aioli, and it's literally just mayo and chopped up garlic. And then I realized aioli just means mayo. Like something aioli just means they mix that thing with mayo, which I don't understand why that's called aioli. Is that not just like garlic mayo? Right? Like they do that all, like I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my like HelloFresh chef's plate orders. But like yeah, it'll just be like chop up garlic, mix and add water. Add like a little bit of water. But that just feels more for like drizzling purposes than like a key ingredient. But yeah, and then it'll be like, drizzle the garlic aioli. And I'm like, it's just mayo. That's just mayo. How many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, halfway there? Why am I hungry? Why am I hungry? I had an amazing shawarma wrap for dinner. Oh my god. It was so fucking good, dude. Is shawarma the meat or is shawarma the wrap? I don't know. I feel like shawarma is a meat. I feel like, no, shawarma is like a way of cooking the meat or cutting the meat or something. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. I feel like I'm getting better at this. I feel like I'm getting better at this. Sounds fire. The shawarma, it was so good. It was... I saw it on TikTok a bunch of times. But I don't know how much of like a thing this is. Like if this place even invented it or if they just got it from other places on TikTok. But they made it like crispy. Oh my god. So like I think they put it all together and then they fry the shawarma on like the stove top or something. So instead of it just being like wrapped in like a pita, it's wrapped in a pita, but that pita is like crunchy. So when you bite into it, it's like, it was a bad crunch sound, but hi, I don't want to say your name. Hi, Piss Night over on YouTube. Hi, Piss Night. How are you doing tonight? We're making dough balls. We are trying to survive this mess. Yeah, wait, am I hungry or am I gonna vomit? I don't know, I can't tell. You know like when you're so hungry that you're gonna vomit? What is that about? Like your body, I feel like my body just gets confused sometimes. What are you making? This is my opportunity. This is my opportunity to do the cooking competition. I am making thumbprint sugar cookies with a cherry pie filling. How was that? Was that good? Did that sound like I professional and like I knew what I was talking about? That's what it is. Okay? They're gonna be very festive and cute and fun and hopefully taste good. And hopefully they will bake into a cookie. That's the hope. Dude, I will honestly be like so disappointed if by the end of this I like put them in the oven and I'm like, alright, we're all good to go. We're all good to go. And then they like come out and and like either there's like cherry filling everywhere or they're just burnt or like I try them and they just taste awful. I'm so worried about that. Oh god. Okay. I feel like maybe I'm making them a little too big. Damn sounds tasty. I hope so. I thought so. You know, I did think that. I thought this sounds festive. This sounds festive and Christmassy and delicious. But it's a matter of, do I have the talent of actually pulling that off? I don't know. I don't know. Will I panic too much? Probably. Probably already have panicked too much. Considering these are I now have dough balls. Show the food though. Oh yeah, I gotta Piss Night. I'll tell you about this. I talked about this at the beginning of stream. So, the shitty part of this, about my baking streams, is I live in a tiny apartment. My kitchen is small right now, so behind you is a wall. Like, you're on my cabinet, you're on my cabinet handles right now. So there's a cabinet there, the fridge is right there, the stove is right there. This counter is like 2/3 sink, 1/3 counter. So like, I like straight up have like no room to put a camera in front of me where you can see me and the food. And I could put it behind me, but then I'm like talking to a wall. And you're just watching my back. And you wouldn't even be able to see anyways. So this is the angle I go for. Here, I'm washing my hands. I'll show you what we're working with right now, though. What the situation is and what I'm looking at. So, that's y'all. That's the dough. Which, as you can see, is very crumbly, but it's staying. It's staying in its dough form. This is all our balls. How many is that? 5, 10, 13. I don't know how I'm going to fit 20 on here. I might need to do 2 batches. Low key. There's the cherry filling. Ignore the dirty dishes. Don't look at the dirty dishes. That's the cherry filling. So that's what we're working with. My plan for the cherries is I'm going to try to kind of just like fish out a cherry from the cherry filling and just plop it into the little thumbprint. Water. I'm gonna try to do that because I think that's like cute, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, which should be soon. Yeah, I low-key meant, like, dude, the shitty thing, too, my oven, I actually might be out of dough. There's not that much dough left, so, my oven, too, so I, like, have 3 baking sheets, and 2 of them are bigger than that one, but I learned this the hard way, like, when I moved in here, where the baking sheet, like, doesn't fit in the oven. And, like, as much as I would like to be like, oh, I got a big-ass fucking baking sheet. I just got a rich person big-ass fucking baking sheet. I think the reality is the oven is just small. So, like, I tried to put it in lengthways, didn't fit. Tried to put it in other lengthways. Vertically, didn't fit in, couldn't close the door. So I'm stuck with that one tray, which is like fine, but I do think it's low-key kind of small compared to like your average baking sheet. It also has a bunch of holes in it, because I think it's like technically supposed to be like I don't know what you would call it, like something you would put on there to let it drip from the bottom, maybe to collect drippings. Or I feel like it had like a picture of French fries on it, but I don't know why you put French fries on a baking sheet that has holes in it. So I don't really know why the holes are there, but they are. Doesn't really matter though, because I never put anything on a baking sheet without parchment paper anyways. So okay, actually, I think we have enough for just one more. So it might all fit, which is good, because I don't really want to do cook 2 at the same time. Okay. Let's put that there. Okay. Oh, I gotta wash my hands. Wash the hands. Okay. Let's ban this spammer on Twitch. Oh, you can't. Oh, their messages are even hidden. W Twitch. Ban. Okay. Okay. So there they are. I just showed them, but fucking phone. Stop flipping. There they are. That's 16. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Ah, my God, I'm so thirsty. Why do you talk so much? Okay. Next. Make the thumbprint. Press the thumb or the back of a spoon gently into the center of each cookie. Okay, I think thumb would be better. So let's do that. Gently? It doesn't say gently. Okay, I guess just enough for there to be like in an indent. Okay. Oh God, it's kind of, oh God, okay. Okay, I'm trying to maintain the structural integrity of the dough ball. So I gotta do this kind of carefully. Okay, it's a little wonko. Hold on. It's also not a flat surface. Okay, because yeah, as I press into them, they're like cracking a little bit. Which is fine. It's okay. It's no problem. No problem. Trying to keep everything together. Winslow, how do you does shit still smell good in here? Is that why you keep coming in here? You were crazy. I think it's the vanilla extract. You were crazy about that vanilla extract. Okay, so that is what we're looking for. You can see it's kind of like cracky, so I kind of need to like hold them together as I press the thumbprint in, but it should be fine. I hope. How do you do the gulping? Gulp. There we go. Is that a fetish? Do you ever like do things on camera and then go like, someone could be into that sexually? Like someone might be like, oh yeah, gulp. Do more gulping. Gulp. Okay, I'm not gonna go that far with it. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. You know what? Literally every... Oh my God. That emoji is crazy, Meech. Not emoji, that, oh, fuck, I sound like a boomer now, calling them emojis. That emote is crazy. Okay. But I feel like literally every step of this, I have been like, oh no, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Oh no, oh, it's not gonna work. But we've made it this far. So that's a good sign. That's a, oh. Okay, there we go. That's a good sign, right? That doesn't mean these will taste good or bake properly, but I will at least get them in the oven and then take them out and I'll be done. Irregardless of how they taste or how they come out, I can still say that I did it. I can still say I made them. You know what I mean? It's like when you graduate school, it doesn't matter what your grades are. Well, it kind of does. But like, regardless of what your grades are, if you graduate, you graduate. You're all on the same level. You could graduate with a 51 or you could graduate with a 100. But you both technically have the same achievement. You know what I mean? So while these may taste awful and not baked properly, they're still cookies. And I make them. That's what counts, right? Right? That's what counts. Okay. Okay, they're all holed up. I put the holes in them. They're holed up. But you're okay. You gotta get out of the way. I'm stepping over you. Okay. Okay. So now we need the cherry filling. Damn, these lids are on super tight, and I was so worried when I was carrying them out to my car that it was gonna like leak or something. Those lids are on tight. Okay, so I'm gonna get a small spoon, and here, maybe I'll move y'all over here for right now. Does that, hold on. Okay, so I want to just like scoop one cherry. Oh! Okay, I just knocked something into the sink. Oh my god, I have one hair. Okay. I just want to like, I don't want to get a bunch of the like goopy jelly. I want to just like get like a cherry and just like plop that into there. They look like beans. Why do these look like beans? What does a cherry look like? I mean, that's a stupid question. I know what oh my god, I got the spoon. I know what a cherry looks like. I'm just saying, like, I feel like these look like a bunch of beans in here. I feel like cherries are like big. Okay, there's one. Get off the spoon. Okay, it's gonna take a little, a hot minute of finagling. There we go. Okay. Low key. Low key. Hold on, I just want to show you. Fire. That's fire. Okay. I'm hoping, I don't really know, but I'm hoping when it cooks that it kind of like equalizes it out a little bit, you know? So it's not like just precariously sitting on top. Because it does say to do it before baking it, so. Whoop. Okay, get in there. And then I think once I put them all in, I'm going to go in with my finger and just kind of press them in. I definitely have like way too much of this. Well, the problem is I'm like scooping out the like bits of cherry to, to do this. So like there's like going to be a bunch of like not cherry or just like the gel around it. Okay. Whoop. Oh, that was a little much. Get that out of there. Okay. Whoop. Holy mo! I think I keep holding my breath. I keep holding my breath. Hold on, I can get this one that's been stuck on the spoon. Here we go. I keep holding my breath and then I get lightheaded. Get that problem? Where you get like so nervous about doing something right that you just like stop breathing. Even though like I could breathe right now. I'm not doing like brain surgery. Like, I think it's fine. I don't need, like, ultra precision right now, but... Okay. These cherries are of various sizes, which is slightly annoying, but it's fine. We make it work. We make it freaking work. Oh! Almost dropped it. Winslow's back. You are being such a nuisance today, bud. Like, I love you. Don't get me wrong. I love you so immensely. But you're just like, I need to be part of this. And I'm like, you don't, though. That's kind of the thing, is you don't. I love you. Well, here's the thing. Actually, you could be a part of this. But the problem is you being a part of this is just like you sitting down on the ground exactly where I need to walk. Hold on, I gotta separate this bit. Okay, put that in there. Actually, you know what? I kind of should low-key just use my fingers. That's faster. Get out of here. I'm gonna step on you, and then you're gonna be upset, and then I'm gonna feel horrible because I stepped on you, and then we both feel bad. So why don't we just avoid that altogether? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? Okay. This is so much harder to pick out the cherries than I thought. I mean, like, not like hard, but like they made it sound like, oh, just scoop out the cherries, and if they're too big, cut them in half. Like, I was picturing like full on balls. Sorry. Like, I was picturing like a bunch of little like round balls covered in jelly. But this is more like jelly and then like chunks of stuff. And I'm just like scooping out the chunk. Okay. Stick in there. Okay, and then one more. I think that one should do it. Grab that. Get it off. Whoop. Oh god, now my fingers are all ooky booky, sticky icky, goopy. Okay. Okay. So, just so we're clear, here, I'm gonna actually, first of all, I'm gonna press them all in, then I'm gonna show y'all. I shouldn't have rinsed my hands off, but it's fine. Because I'm just gonna touch it all again. Okay, I'm just gonna like kind of press it all. So it's like firmly in the hole. You know me, I know all about being firmly in the hole. Okay. Okay. They aren't the prettiest, I won't lie. They're not like perfectly round or, you know, it's not like perfectly little red spots. But that's part of the charm, you know? That's like part of it. That's how you know it's homemade. You know, the imperfections. The imperfections is what makes it homemade. Woo! Okay. So. Look at that. See, like not perfect, kind of messy, kind of wrinkly, crinkly, dinkly. But I give myself like a 6. Like a 6 out of 10. And just so we're clear, this is how much cherry filling I still have. It's like most of the container. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's going to have to be a figure out down the line situation. Okay. So now we bake. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes or until bottoms and edges are just lightly golden. And then cool. Okay, so let's put y'all up here. Because I need the oven mitts. Okay. Perfect. In the oven for, it's 9:23, so we'll come check them at 35. 9:35. Okay. I'm going to leave my phone here. I'm going to go back to my computer to chill. And then we'll come back here to check on them when they're done. Yeah, okay. So, just 1 second. I'm going back to my desktop. Okay, hello? Hello, hi. Okay. So, 12 minutes from now. 12 minutes from now. Oh, Winslow has to come. Do you want to come say hi right now? Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello, baby boy. So 12 minutes from now, we're going to check on them. Don't show your butthole. You have to sit down or turn around. Okay. Until then, let's do some daily games. So, to kill the time. We're only an hour and a half? Dang, okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's do some dailies while we wait. Just to make the time go by a little quicker. Whoop. Hello. Oh, it's because. Here we go. Okay. I wish I had a timer. Can I put like a. Hold on. Timer. Let's put it. I want to put a timer like on the screen. Can I pop it out? Timer pop out. Pop up timer. Think that'll count? Well, now it's gonna take 10 fucking years to load. My god. 10 fucking years to load. Hello. Okay, let's just take this. Let's take this. Be creative. I can't pin it though. That's fine. Wait, I have an idea. Have an idea. Watch this. Professional fucking streamer. Hold on. This window. Select this window. Hog! I'm a freaking genius. Okay. Start the timer. There. You have to get Google's stupid fucking thing in it, but whatever. Google needs to be seen. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's a little rinky dink, but it does it. You understand. Okay. Let's play the daily. Okay, is this just the bonus round? Because it's definitely the cake. Oh, it's not the bonus round. Okay, well, good. I was cooking already. Okay. Doner kebab. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a doner kebab. And a pint of Stella. For $11. $11 pint of Stella versus a $7. No, it's gotta be that. Jerk chicken and rice. No price. Looks kind of good though. Sausages, chips, and curry sauce. No. No, that looks bad. Look, why is it like sausage in lumpe. I think I've heard of that before. It's just like a type of bread or something, or pita, for $3.50. I mean, okay, this is a very weird form of hot dog, or a hot dog. Which, this is more low-key a sandwich, is it not? Considering you cut it up and then put it between two pieces of bread. I straight up think this looks better. This is 50 cents cheaper, but I feel like the experience of eating that would suck. Also, this, like, I don't know what this is. It looks like it might have been ketchup, but that's making me want to vomit, so, yeah. Oh god, we're 4 for 4. More hot dog shit. I swear to god, half this shit on this website is just, like, hot dogs in weird things that contain them. Postmed lump. Okay, so once again, pretty much the same thing as before, except with ketchup on it, which is disgusting. Versus chicken burger. Now, typically I would say, like, just a plain chicken, small chicken patty with this on like a plain bun. Would be better, but I feel like this chicken looks horrible, so I'm gonna give it to this. The chicken just looks too weird in that one. Hot dog, everyone is fucking hot dog, versus pizza as ordered by Lionel Messi. He's like a soccer player, right? No price tag. Okay, first, now, for me, I would much rather eat this. I think tomatoes are fucking disgusting. A pizza that is seemingly mostly just tomato sounds horrid to me. It was tomato, onion, weird parts, and then olives. But I feel like the general public is more chill with tomatoes, and so I feel like this is gonna be rated higher. Oh wow, this is a very tiny hot dog in fairness too. Jerk chicken and chips for $12.50. That looks kind of fire. The blackness is throwing me off a little bit, but it's fine. Hello? Dude, did I... So embarrassing. That's so... Guys, can you tell me next time that my mic is not on the right one? That I forgot to switch it? Did you think that's what my mic is just supposed to sound like all the time? From another room? That's so embarrassing. Oh my god, I did that twice today. It's fine, whatever. Whatever. You could probably hear me. The audio track was moving, which is why I feel like I didn't notice it. Okay, sorry. The jerk chicken, this kind of looks good, but the blackness is throwing me off, unlike the meat. And then fried fish and macaroni pie. No price data is really going to throw this off. The mac and cheese looks good. This does not look good. And the lettuce is fine. I'm going to give it to this. Lamb keema fries. Okay, that's $10. Versus fish and chips with mushy peas and curry sauce. No. That looks horrid. 63, that's so high. Oh my god, we're acing it. Food various with free drink refills, $15.50. Are you telling me you got a piece of pizza, chicken strips and fries, chips and queso, a soft baked pretzel, and a hot dog, and a drink for $15.50? Or did you just get one of these things for $15.50? That's misleading. I don't know. Fish and chips included in hospitality ticket. Free. Okay, the fish looks okay. I don't know what the fuck this green shit is back here. If that's some sort of sauce. The fries look fine, but like, I have to pick this. If you're telling me you got all of this for $15.50, that's crazy. That fish and chips didn't even look that good. hot dog, $7. Looks like it's got like pulled pork, queso, and jalapeno. Where's pulled pork nachos? $3.50. $3.50 for that? Damn. It's gotta be this. Oh, I smell a waft of cookie. That's a good sign, right? 9 out of 10 ain't bad. Okay, is there one we can bust out in 3 minutes? Let's do... Hold on. Let me refer to my... Is it a pin board? Oh, I'm yawning. I think it was a pin board that I had all my dailies in. Maybe not. Is it here? I don't know, whatever. Thought I had a pin board of dailies. Let's do Rule 34 doll. Did it come up? Did I just miss it? Rule 34 doll. Okay. Daily challenge. Okay, we can crank this one out. Literally and metaphorically. Okay. Don't know who either of these people are. Mukuro Ikusaba versus Rei Todoroki. Danganronpa, I feel like is a decently popular game. My Hero Academia is also a popular anime, but I feel like she looks more like, you know, she's got her legs showing. She's like a baddie. I feel like it's probably her. Pog. Donkey Kong or Greninja? Now, Donkey Kong is very iconic. It's been around for a long time. Greninja is a Pokemon, though, and Pokemon Gooners go crazy. I feel like it's Greninja. Damn, that was close, though. Rover from Withering Waves or Arlecchio from Genshin Impact. Okay, these are like the same game, but like slightly different. I feel like the fact that this person, though, is seemingly, what, a boy and a girl? That's like Gooner bait. That is heavy Gooner bait. Oh, shit. No, I was wrong. Okay. Emboar from Pokemon or Waluigi? This is the same thing. Super Mario versus a Pokemon character. I think Emboar is a little bit less popular, though, than Greninja. I'm going to pick Waluigi. I should have known. Pokemon Gooners are supreme. Superior or Patchouli Knowledge from... Okay, it's got to be Superior. Oh, okay. I didn't know your game, Patchouli. Damn. Cole Cassidy from Overwatch or Audino from Pokemon. Pokemon Gooners are huge. They come second to Overwatch Gooners, though. That was closer than I thought it'd be. Damn. Nitori Kawashiro versus... Unfortunately, the audience for male goonering is not as high, so it's probably going to be her. Oh, I was wrong. I guess on Attack on Titan, yeah. Hermes Costello from JoJo. Know her. Himiko Fate from... Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, let's check the cookies. Shut up. Okay, let's check, let's switch over. Let's switch over and check on them. Let's change the mic, because I'm going to remember to do that this time, for fuck's sakes. Okay. Hi! I'm going to turn on the light first. Turn on the laptop. Okay, let's look. Ooh, okay. They're not burning. They do look a little wrinkly. So I'm going to keep them in there for... Let's see. 25. Let's just hang out here for another like 2 minutes maybe. When did they go? They went at like 23. So we'll hang out here for another like 2 minutes. They don't look bad and they smell good, but the cookie itself looks a little wrinkly. So I'll show you another minute before I take them out. because then you'll just get a better view of them. They look wrinkly, which is slightly concerning. I don't know if they're supposed to look wrinkly. That makes me think they're just gonna like fall apart when you eat them. Hope not. Hope not. But we'll see. I have to have faith. We've made it this far. We've overcome struggle after struggle. And we put them in the oven and we made them. So, okay, let's take them out. Okay. We're gonna let them cool. Turn the light off, turn off the oven. Here's what they look like. So do you see what I mean about looking kind of like wrinkly? Like it's giving elderly a little bit. So I'm not sure, but I'm gonna let them cool. Let's go back to the desktop while we let them cool. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to start a timer because it's a little less finicky in terms of how long they cool for. It doesn't need to be exact. Anyways, back to the Rule 34 Dole. I'm going to go with Himiko. Damn. I guess Ermi's my... see, it's hard when it's a character I don't know. Because I don't... and like an anime I don't know. Because I'm like, I don't know how popular the anime is. Okay, Morgan Le Fay from an anime that just did not have a popular Gooner versus a JoJo. So I'm going to pick the JoJo character. Okay, Pop. We learned. Rachel from Ninja Gaiden or Mizutsune from Monster Hunter. Okay, this is like... Listen, the Pokemon shit, like, is one thing. Who the fuck is gooning to this, dog? Who is gooning to this? Be so for real right now. 800 posts? 5 out of 10 ain't bad. 5 out of 10 ain't freaking bad. I want to see if I can find... I feel like I had... Was it bookmarked? Dailies. Hold on. Let's open my bookmarks. I just don't want to accidentally leak anything. How do I open my fucking bookmarks? Bookmarks. I don't want you to see all the horrible, terrible things I have bookmarked. Okay. Okay, we'll do real bird, fake bird. Okay. Are these real Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh, this is easy. Dead Man's Chest, real. Eye of the Storm, fake. On Stranger Tides, real. Dead Man Telling Tales, real. The Tempest, fake. Fake. At World's End, real. Sailor's Grave, fake. That was easy. You don't think I've seen every Pirates of the Caribbean movie? The fuck? The fuck? Or at least heard of them? That was a bad one. That was a bad one, I can't lie. That was a bad one. Usually they're much more in like things you wouldn't know. Okay, more or less. Which has more monthly searches? Erectile dysfunction or homelessness? I feel like this is such a big issue these days. This is also... I could see people looking up a lot, but I feel like in general it's gotta be homelessness, right? Oh. Oh, 1.5 million. Got it. Okay, I didn't really think that was this big of a deal. Okay, well, sorry. Sorry to those men and or women or non-binaries out there. Which has more monthly streams, Lil TJ or Tupac? I have no idea who this is. So I have to assume it's Tupac. That was a lot closer than I thought. Tupac or Zara Larsson? Ooh. I feel like Zara Larsson has like low-key a lot of songs that would just happen to be on playlists. I'm gonna go Zara Larsson. Pog. Zara Larsson or Queen Latifah? I just watched Last Holiday last night, which has Queen Latifah in it. I love her so much. She's just so charming and amazing. I just love her. I think Zara Larsson. Yeah. Zara Larsson. Oh, sorry. Queen Latifah or Yeet? Who the fuck is Yeet? I'm gonna pick them because at 1.3 million isn't that much. Yeah. Yeet or Dwayne Johnson? What song? Hold on. Dwayne. Well, hold on. First, I'll answer. I think it's Yeet. 3.7 million. Actually, let me just bring up Spotify. Dwayne Johnson has music? What? What music does Dwayne Johnson have? Oh, Moana. Okay, that's fair. Face Off. What is this? Oh my god, I know this song. I recognize that. I didn't know Dwayne Johnson was on this song. Give it up to Zion, then my fire grows. Wishing of a riot inside my lobe, and my tripping is the highest when I fight my foes. Which part is Dwayne Johnson? Which part is Dwayne Johnson? Face Off. Lyrics. I want to listen to Dwayne Johnson's part. I didn't know he was on this song. In fairness, I didn't really know this was like much about the song anyways. At the very end. Dwayne Johnson in Tech 9. It's about... Oh my god! That part is Dwayne Johnson? Did I know that? The most, like, iconic part of the song is Dwayne Johnson? It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Like in Simone in my veins, my culture banging with strange. I change the game, so what's my motherfucking name? What they gonna get though? Desecration, defamation, if you wanna bring it to the masses. How did I not know that was Dwayne Johnson? It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Okay, sorry, massive distraction. Anyways. Dwayne Johnson or Future? Well, Future's an actual artist, so yeah. Future or NF? This feels very indie, so it's probably Future. Okay. NF or Vanilla? See, Vanilla Ice has like one song, so it's really a matter of like, is that one song played enough by people monthly to be bigger than... I feel like this person's probably bigger. Yeah. When it's one song, it can only get you so far. Vanilla Ice or the I feel like the Cranberries have more of a discography that people fuck with. Yeah. The Cranberries or Troye Sivan? I feel like this is going to be really close. But I feel like Troye Sivan is a little bit more current, which will give him the edge. Damn, I was close. Damn, I was close. I was right though about being close. Which has a higher rating? Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, or Rush? Well, I'm pretty sure these both are horrible movies. This is a horrible movie. Wait, is this the... I'm not cheating. Is this the... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the ninth one. Yeah, it's definitely Rush. Oh, is this good? 6.4? 6.4? Did they watch the movie? Low key, I feel like this is probably gonna be higher because it's at 6.4. I doubt Mr. Bean's Holiday is cracking a 5. I thought I was about to lose it for a second. Mr. Bean's Holiday or King's... Oh, definitely Kingsman Secret Service. Kingsman the Secret Service or... Okay, now, I don't know what this is. But I feel like by the nature of it being, like... a foreign-seeming film, like a Japanese, possibly, film... And the fact that it's on here means it's probably really good. I overestimated. My bad. My bad. Okay, let's do... we did that. Oh, we gotta do Costcodal. Costcodal. Okay. What is this? Maize Kahlua pork? I don't know, what the fuck is Kahlua pork? And a pound of it? Like, $8. Higher. Okay, like $13. Higher, but oh my god, okay. I don't know how much... I don't buy... I get, like, Chef's Plate and HelloFresh. I haven't bought in, like, raw meat from a grocery store in a very long time. $15. Pog. I don't know. What's Kahlua pork? What's Kahlua pork? Kahlua, I only know is an alcohol. So is that what's going on here? Kahlua pork is a Hawaiian dish of salty, smoky, tender shredded pork, famously cooked in an underground oven called an imu. Imu? One piece, which imparts a distinct earthly... Okay, so it's just like the way it's cooked and... Okay, whatever. Okay. Color guesser. Once I finish these, then we'll go try the cookies. Color guesser. International blue. I feel like that's just like generic blue. Like this. Okay, Pog. Pog. Anything above 90, I think, like, I'll take. That's like a win. Beaumont. Okay, I have no idea. Beaumont? Beaumont. That's giving, like, a creamy color to me. Like, something like this. Like a creamy kind of, like, white... Okay. Okay, I was pretty off. I was right about it being like a pale color though. A very like fancy name like this, I'm like that's definitely like pale. Like we're not doing bright pink with Beaumont. Boundless, that's got to be like white. Right? That's just got to be like a shade of white. You know, nothing says boundless like pale bluish gray. You know, that really gives boundless. Colonel Mustard. Okay, well, if I'm basing it from Clue, I feel like it's something like that. It was a little bit darker. Okay. That's fine. I'll take that. Airflow. Okay. That's definitely like a light blue. Like something like this. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of green. I didn't think it'd be like green. Like a greeny blue. Okay. What's the final score? If you don't crack 400, it's not that great. You gotta at least crack 400 for it to be, like, really good. Okay, next. Okay, connections. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, press, damned, bottom, clash, music, fold, can, salt, tin, drum, bucket, wash, fall, lobster, cure, dry. Okay. Something you do with meat, cure meat, salt the meat, press the meat, wash the meat, dry rub. No, not even close. Okay, let's do. Let's do. Trying to use my mind here. I can't even think of anything. Wash, dry, fold. Something you do with laundry. Wash, dry, fold, press. Hog. Okay. Tin, can. I like something you could like contain food in, but I don't think anything else fits in that. Oh, drum maybe, bucket. Okay. Okay, it was that simple. Containers. Okay, let's do. Damn. Damned, fall, bottom, clash. One away. Oh wait, are these bands? They are bands. I was like, wait, I feel like The Cure is a band. I feel like Clash is a band, and then I could see Damned being a band. Okay, music, lobster, salt, bottom, rock, rock, bottom. Wait, hold on. What is it? Rock, bottom, rock, lobster, rock, music, rock, salt. Okay, that's fair. Okay, finally, I'll do Wordle. I won't do One Piece still. I stalled long enough. Wordle's easy. Okay, Shart. Okay, so we got H and T. T, maybe TH. E, no. Thumb. No, okay, it's not TH. Okay, well, it can't be like, it's gotta be like this. Something H, something T. What would go in between the H and the T? Probably a vowel. H-O-T? Hot? Chot? Chot? Chet. No, there's no E. Well, no, we don't know there's an E. Let's do... No, I think... Yeah, no, let's... Sometimes I just like to do it to get letters. You know what I'm saying? Cheat. Okay, there's an E, but the E does not go there. Okay, so it could be something H, something T-E. Oat, hote, wote, fote, goat, lote. Could a vowel go there? W-Y? H-Y-T? I-H-I-T? Height? Unless it starts with E? But that doesn't seem likely. I feel like it's probably this. Maybe it's I-T. White. Got it. Got it. I'm a genius. Okay. Let's go over. Let's go try the cookie. I'm just gonna try one. Because I have to bring them to my family. So I can't look like a pig. And plus, I might want one, like, later. Okay. Okay, hi. We're trying the cookies. I'll take this, like, wonked looking one. Okay. Golden bottom, that's good. Structural integrity. I just want to take a small bite of just the cookie. Retained its shape. Not too sweet. Doesn't taste bad, though. I would say. So there might be too much butter. Maybe I didn't need to add more butter that one time, or that made it too much. Because it's like, it's not sweet. But now let's try with a bit with that cherry. Alright. Okay. When you get it with the cherry, it's good. I don't think it's bad. I'm calling this a success. Try it. Yeah, no. I think the cookie could be sweeter. But I think when you get it with the cherry, you don't super know. Also, they're maybe a little thick. They might be a little bit thick. But I don't know, overall, and they take like 10 years to do it. Overall, I'm still on my initial rating. Like 6 out of 10. Like, if someone gave this to me to eat, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's good. But I would never be like clamoring for like them. Or being like, oh, can I please have a second one? You know? Like, they're just like, fine. They're just fine. They're edible. They don't taste gross. I'm chill with that. I think the biggest problem is that they're a little thick. They're a little thick, so they're like kind of chewy. Like it takes a bit to chew through it. I'm happy with that though. I'm actually happy with that. I think they could have been so much worse. The fact that they're like actually a cookie, they don't taste bad. I call that a win in my book. For me, that's a win. For me, that's a win. I'm gonna take that. Okay, let's go back. I'm taking my phone this time. I'm taking my phone this time. Okay. You gonna jump up there? Come here, buddy. All right. Well, I did my dailies. I honestly didn't really plan anything else for this stream because I really wasn't sure if it was going to take me like 2 hours or not. I gave myself a lot of grace time to be... Oh, you showed your butt. That's fine. I gave myself a lot of like grace time to... In case it took me a lot longer, in case I was yapping a lot or like I like messed something up or... I don't know. So, but I think we're going to call it there for tonight. That's the Christmas stream. That's it. You're not going to see me until after Christmas, possibly until the new year. I haven't decided if I'm going to... I mean, I'm going to stream on the 1st. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream on the 30th or the 31st yet. So, if I don't, I'll see you in the new year. If I do, though, then I will see you for New Year's, where I want to do some, like, New Year's thing. Going over the year. Haven't really planned that out yet, because I'm too busy with, like, going home for Christmas and everything that entails. You're leaving this young man here all alone. With someone to watch him, but without me. But yeah. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, a wonderful whatever, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Those are the only two I know that are around this time of year. Oh, you're falling! But if you don't celebrate anything, then just have fun. Living your life. Get it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a good Christmas. I'm going to be off all of next week, basically. So no streams on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday next week. But the week after that, we'll be back. Possibly in the new year, possibly for New Year's. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what I plan. But yeah, so until then, have a wonderful rest of December. Doing whatever it is that you may be doing. And I know I'll be having fun. Hopefully. I hope I don't come back and I'm like, I want to kill myself. But yeah. That's it. So, I'll see y'all not next week, but the week after. Happy holidays to you too, Meech. Yeah, so I'll see you guys, not next week, but the week after. Where Christmas will be over. Sadly. At least for me, it's sadly. But yes, okay. Happy holidays, everyone. Don't show your butt. Stop showing your butt. That's what you gotta work on next year, okay? And, yeah. Have a good night. Bye!